Makle, I came across a very interesting term called zero based budgeting. So, in zero based budgeting, you will list all your income and then you will list all your expenses. You will give your each dollar a job to do. You really work hard to get all this money, so make sure you make every dollar work for you. Over the years, budgeting has become a negative term. I'm not sure why. Sometimes people feel restricted, they feel deprived that they're not able to do the things they need to do. It can cause a relationship strain because if both partners doesn't agree with the budget, then it will cause relationship strains. And sometimes it's more emotional. People think it is a shame to even budget because they feel they don't make enough. But that's not the point of budgeting. Budgeting helps to give every dollar its job so you can use your money to the maximum effect. Let's imagine you're going on a road trip. You won't just aimlessly go in any roads and fill gases wherever you want and stay wherever you want. You will plan meticulously, right? You will use GPS, you will figure out where you're going to stay, where you're going to eat, so that this road trip becomes a memorable experience. Similarly, budgeting is like the GPS for your financial life. So you know what to do, how much to spend, and what to spend on. So this video we're trying to simplify how to budget. First and foremost, we need to know your net income. When people usually think about their salary, they think about as it as a gross income, like $5,000 a month. But that doesn't hit your bank account, right? When your money comes to your bank account, your taxes are deducted, your retirement savings are deducted, and your health premiums are deducted. So this money which hits your bank account is your net income, and this is what we will use to start budgeting. This is when we need to know about the most famous rule, 50-30-20 rule. 50% goes to your necessities, 30% goes to your wants, and 20% goes to your savings. I like to simplify personal finance as much as possible. To do this, you will need three different checking account. Okay, most employers give the option of sending your money to three different accounts. So even in your pay stub, you can make sure that 50% of your net income goes to one checking account which you will use for your necessities, 30% of your net income going to another checking account which you're going to use for your wants, and 20% of your gross income going to the third account which you're going to use for saving for the future. When coming to categorize what all are considered as necessities, we need to know this: buying a new iPhone is not a necessity. So necessities will include the housing, whether it is a rent or mortgage, your groceries, your transportation cost, childcare expenses, insurance premium, and all the loans you have, including the minimum payment that the loan requires. All these will encompass the necessities. Okay, now we have 20% in the savings checking account, right? How to use this money? There is a priority in which you need to go. First, build a $500 to $1,000 basic emergency fund. Then go up and contribute to the maximum amount your employer will match in your 401k. After doing that, go back and create a 3 to 6 month of fully funded emergency fund. Once you complete that, go back to the 401k and do the maximum contribution, and also max out your IRA. And if you have any money left, you can start saving for your children's education. Please remember that you don't get a loan for your retirement, but your children get loan for their education. When dealing with this 20% savings, it's not like a fixed thing. Sometimes you might want to buy a house, you want to save up for a down payment, you want to buy a car. So you can tweak these things according to your needs at that moment of your life. And now when we come to the third checking account, which is the fun account, because you're gonna use this account to go out dining, go on vacations, spend for your hobbies, buy things you wanted, all that. This is the fun money, and you can use this for guilt-free spending. If this is too complex, you can just go for an 80-20 split. Just have two checking accounts, one which will get all your necessities and wants, and one for your savings. This checking account where you are doing your savings is really important because this is where you are paying for your future self. So don't forget your future self. The most important part of budgeting is tracking your expenses. You can track either with a paper or an Excel sheet or use budgeting apps. There are several free budgeting apps out there in online that you can use because it makes the process much simpler. Try to review them at least once a week or once a month so you know where your money is going. If you have a partner or a family, go these expenditures along with them so you know what is your priority, where your money is being sent, so you are not wasting your money and reaching your money goals. So to recap, zero based budgeting is that you start every month fresh, calculate all your income minus your expenses, make sure you are ended up with zero. This will make sure you are not overspending and you give every dollar a job to do. This will help you reach your financial goals in a very easy and a straightforward way. Additionally, tracking your expenses is an essential part of budgeting. So, track your expenses, use online apps to simplify this process and reach your financial goals. If you find this video useful, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. More such interesting topics to come in the upcoming videos, and if there are any topics that you would like to me talk, please let me know in the comment below. I'll try to explain to the best of my abilities. Thank you, and let's talk money.